inch measured from the armpit to the end of the fist. He weighed in 1 1/4 pounds.
Super flyweight champion Antonio Carita Nieves. The world. Naoya Monster Inoue.
To my command, protect yourself at all times. Good luck.
Knockout power in the 11 knockouts in 13 fights. But of course, underlines the fact that power is off of any top fighter in the world, exceeded only by Gennady Golovkin. Behind the jab on a classic 1-2. There's, yeah, just missed with one. But you can see that it's quick. Nieves is quite aware.
Peeled right now on this fight. Because Inoue
Really that his father taught him well. He's fundamentally sound. And that power,
He's aware of the jab, so a couple of times, and it's wait a long time to learn. He has a reputation.
see what they have here. The monster, when Inoue doesn't up, and Nieves feints and feints and
that physically.
Tries to deliver the body. Inoue did a great job of blocking. Announced his presence in the ring with one good hard kick.
And this is where Inoue has had his way so far.
Is obviously you can get caught with a clean shot. Good shot from Nieves.
Him to land his own shot. Feint. Inoue wants to wait a little bit to punch sometimes. Punch in between. But you can see the force to fight.
So he has had one knockdown scored against.
Just left hand to the body from Inoue.
He's a 115-pounder, boy. He's going.
Now he goes downstairs and comes back up. His father asked for body shots. Was having his feet flat on the canvas and Mac. I think at the end of the day, if there was one thing that
Counts.
yeah,
When one guy is coming up from below the flyweight division and the other guy's coming down.
I think he bothered Nieves with that hard right hand off the jab.
Circumstances. The question here is, can Inoue impose?
Left hand to the body, placement rather than power.
10-second warning clap and thought it was the bell.
That saved Nieves.
Steal one guy.
Knows Nieves was hurt in that last round, and he wants to.
Naoya Inoue winning the first 2 rounds.
When a guy has fast hands, a good jab, and to the opponent.
He just did something you occasionally see Gennady Golovkin lift over the top and get it down to the face. Now there's a
Use kind of classic technical defense. You think that'll be a
to mid-30s. He'll have to make those adjustments. And we're talking a lot about the power of Inoue, but as we mentioned earlier, previous to this night, he has an Ike table
toward the end of the last round, and you could see Nieves is
when he throws it. Oh,
and it's set.
all of a sudden, it does, yeah, excuse my shot. Sometimes the game plan can go out the window quick. You're getting hit heavy with heavy shots to the head and the body. Like he's a pick'em type puncher. He'll throw a jab, he'll throw a lead
Position on his feet, and he throws when he wants to.
He's not combination.
He'll respond to an opportunity. If you leave yourself
hurt, and then he throws in combination.
I like that.
The trainer's willing, and the trainer believes. I'm not sure the look in the evidence. How do you have it through 3 unofficially?
Okay, so you're making it 3 to 0. I'm talking about Inoue. When he throws a punch, man, he don't miss.
What's impressive about Inoue is here he is again.
Really amazing job he's doing. 3 to 0. You see that? I mean, Nieves has got his hands held up.
Wrong. And yet it's coming out wrong because of
The
what
trainer's doing what he can do. He can only do his
the game plan, but the game plan's not working. But come up with a better one.
Nieves is a tough kid, but he is taking a lot of punishment. Really, really tough. Do you go technical or do you apply? Or do you in that position? Because well, you're in the position that Nieves is in.
One way for Nieves. He works at a PNC bank.
You just mentioned the BN.
Well, win or lose, it's a big week in one. That can't hurt him as his banking career goes forward. And he said,
Sting, or if he was trying to lift the punishment from the previous round.
to this round off to allow Nieves to throw some punches and let his clock.
This round.
Well, Inoue, it seemed to me,
He wouldn't have to try to open Nieves' defense. He could
the
just
other top fighter in the sport, an average of 37 coming in. He's still
入ってくるから全部最後圧力で埋めてるからまた圧力かけて
in the ring. Miho Inoue watches. For instance, some of them have been among the sport's most. Would you have stayed away from it?
I mean, ideally, I think it's
us away here in this round or next because
much in between.
I think that's a great point.
his career is just a kind of sameness to every as the next, on Monday it worked. And if he scores a knock, if he can capture their imagination.
Nieves is trying to find somewhere to hide in the ring, and he can't. Inoue just keeps walking him down, gets him into position there,
And here Inoue has him ready to go to the body. Yup, there.
fighter like Naoya Inoue. A wide throat. Inoue stalking.
There it is.
Another body. And there's another one.
A punch other than a hook to the body.
And there's another one. Left hook to the body. Another left hook to the body. Listening to what Max Kellerman and Andre Ward say. Effective punch in boxing. I don't care who you are, fights than any other weapon.
He's about to win by stoppage.
Now listen here.
And beautiful body shots all night. And here we see another left that lands right by the
Naoya, Arturo Gatti against Leonard Doreen.
Inoue knows he has wounded prey in front of him.
Legs go numb beneath the waist. The will goes away.
An experience from Inoue, only having 13 fights. Good right hand, right guard against that shot. He's got to switch it up, throw it right into
The sound when those left-hand body shots.
Nieves looked at him like, wait a minute, you're allowed to
There's
do
another
that?
lever and over the sledgehammer left to the body.
Not dazed in a way like he's a... But why
back to it.
And with the chance to put on a show now in a star. I know I'm a star. You're going to see big.
The referee has to keep a close look on Nieves in a minute.
Record of 17-1-2. His first loss in the last fight was of this.
Nieves has had enough. It's only going to get worse as this fight progresses. Big right hand.
Who knows what's going on internally in his...
He has made the decision. Technical knockout at the end of round 6.
Nieves' corner stopped it. That's
Monster Inoue.
Winds up landing 86 out of 190, 73 more punches, throwing nearly twice as many.